It's known that Meghan Markle lies, or to put it in a more polite fashion, she's economical with the truth. When she lies and gets caught out, as often happens, she qualifies it by saying, "It's my truth, it's how I see it." A prime example of this happened when she was engaged to Harry. Knowing she'd soon be a member of the royal family, it was reported that she was offhand with Princess Anne and told her, "We're all equal in this family." Later, when Prince Edward challenged her on it, she told him, "Of course, I didn't say we're all equal, but that's the truth as the public sees it." It's previously been said that Anne was protective of Harry, particularly following the death of his mother, Diana, the Princess of Wales. In a 2017 interview with ITV News, Anne praised her mother's decision to stay at Balmoral Castle with the young Prince William and Harry because she said it was best for the boys. "I don't think either of those two would have been able to cope if they'd been anywhere else," Anne said. "They had that structure, they had people around them who could understand and give them the time. The little time they had, which was never going to be very much, to try and come, even in a fleeting sense, to terms with what had happened." However, according to some, relations between the royals began to shift when Harry became involved with his wife-to-be. Some commentators have speculated that the Princess Royal was dubious about his relationship with Meghan Markle from the very beginning. TV psychic Debbie Davies told the Daily Star last year, "Princess Anne is fabulous. She just gives everything that she thinks away on her face. She doesn't need to say anything, you can see it in her eyes." She suggested that Anne doesn't hide what she's thinking, adding that this was especially evident at Harry and Meghan's wedding. "Princess Anne is just like her father was. Prince Philip could see straight through Meghan Markle," she said. Similarly, royal commentator Neil Sean claimed Anne and Meghan's first meeting did not live up to the Duchess's expectations. Speaking on his YouTube channel, he explained that Meghan requested the meeting with Anne, knowing her long-standing position as one of the most hardworking royals. He claimed that Anne pointed out that it wasn't a working monarchy, it was a job. You turn up on time, you do your research and do the duty. It's all about the project at hand. Adding, according to a very good source, Meghan Markle failed to warm to Princess Anne, and Princess Anne always knew that Meghan would have a very short shelf life in the world of the British monarchy. A month after Harry and Meghan carried out their final engagements and moved overseas, Anne sat down for an interview with Vanity Fair, and some have suggested made a dig at the couple when she said, "I don't think this younger generation probably understands what I was doing in the past, and it's often true, isn't it? You don't necessarily look at the previous generation and say, 'Oh, you did that,' or 'Oh, you went there.' Nowadays, they're much more looking for, 'Oh, let's do it a new way, and I'm already at the stage. Please don't reinvent that particular wheel. We've been there and done that. Some of these things don't work. You may need to go back to basics.'" According to royal author Robert Jobson, royal insiders described Prince Harry as Meghan's hostage. They also said the Duke of Sussex had Stockholm Syndrome. This is where victims develop feelings for their captors, in jokes made behind the couple's back. Mr. Jobson says, some blame Meghan Markle for the fallout, ignoring the fact that Harry seems to be the driving force in everything that happened. There was a point when officials joked Harry was the victim of Stockholm Syndrome, and he was Meghan's hostage. But now most just feel Harry has turned his back on everything that he's ever known.